Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video. Here is a glorious and modified Ep3 Civic TypeR. Now, it's been tuned before. It's on a K-Pro version 3 ECU. It's our job today to try and make it run a little bit better because there have been some modifications since it was last mapped elsewhere. So fingers crossed, everything goes according to plan, and let's see how we get on. What a car. EP3. Now I run 5W40 fully synthetic in my K20 engine. If that's what you run, or regardless of what oil you use, you can go over to worldoflubricant.co.uk. You can buy some liquid moly oil if you want. I use Molygen. But worldoflubricant.co.uk, put dyno in to the checkout and save a load of money. Come on. Well, the window went up eventually.
Yeah.
Right, EP3. Now, map previously elsewhere. Came in this morning, ran 216 brake horsepower. I thought that was a little bit low considering it map elsewhere, looking in the engine bay of the mods. But Richard will explain, why is this exhaust awful?
He's got a 4-to-1 manifold on there, which is fine. He's then got the, I'm not sure which model it is, but it's a twin loop exhaust. I did know, but I can't remember.
Is it a Mugen?
So it might be a Mugen, maybe, but it's a twin loop. and it's only 2.1 inch. So it's only 2.1 inch for the center section. It steps up to 2.3 for the back box. Then it does a twin loop through the back box and then out. So mega restrictive, this exhaust. We've seen this on another, I think we've seen it on a JDM import one before.
What would be a good exhaust to go for?
In this instance, I think he would change to a Teguis 70mm.
Teguis 70mm. That's good value for money, isn't it?
Yeah, and he unlocks
They're available on our website.
Yes, that'll unlock this young man some power.
Yeah.
His induction kit, whilst he's okay, is 3 inch. He could step it up to 3.5, make a little bit more power on the induction kit, in my opinion. If he converts the collector to 3 inch and then fits the Teguis 70mm, he should aim for around 245.
Now, it's got a Skunk 2 Ultra Series inlet manifold.
It has.
Rare, because we're still waiting on them from Skunk 2.
And it's got Skunk 2 throttle body on it as well.
So
it's got some good mods. Just if you need to unlock some power on the exhaust and fix the exhaust, I think would be all right. We started off at 216. 216. Which we both felt was a little bit low on, considering the fact that it was already mapped and the mods that it got on it. But we don't know at what stage this car was mapped.
Sure.
So I don't know what's been bolted on since it was mapped or whatever. And we finished on 231. So good gains, in my opinion. We've gained 15 brake horsepower pretty much across the whole rev range.
Certainly have.
So I feel that's a really good gain. I think that this car should be aiming for, if he just bolted a Teguis 70mm on around the 240 mark, if he was to modify the collector on the manifold, I think he'd be aiming for sort of 245, and obviously coupled with a
when you say modify the collector, you mean because the 4-to-1s, the Jap speed of the Teguis step down so that they can make with an original exhaust system,
They do step down. They step down to 2.25.
So what you would do is then you would modify that to bring that back up again.
Yeah, bring that up to 3 inch, put a 3 inch V-band on it, put a 3 inch V-band on the end of the Teguis 70mm, and then you've got 3 inch out the manifold and then to a 275. That's roughly where you make that extra 5 brake horsepower. I mean, some people might say it's not really worth it, but obviously if you're in
NA tuning,
if you're in search for that extra 5 brake horsepower, that's where it is.
We've seen people do it. We've seen people want an extra 1 brake horsepower, haven't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. So another one in the bag. Nice car, this. Love the reg as well. But yeah, good car. More mods, more power.
Yeah, 100%. It's the exhaust where this car's problem is.
Yeah.
But we spoke to the customer about that, haven't we? So
yeah, nice lad. Right, you want to look at the graph?
Let's look at the graph.
Let's look at the graph.
Okay, say it with me, lads. Red line as you came in, blue line as she leaves. Yes, made more power. Really happy with that. Finishing on 231 brake horsepower, 187 at the wheels. Yeah, a good result, and I think we'll probably see the car again. There she is in the sunshine. It's a sunny day in the Neaton, which is rare. You can hear Tom working away. But thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and we'll see you on the next one, won't we, Rich?
Will do.
We will indeed.
Ready to elevate your ride? Dynodaze Performance Parts has you covered. From exhaust to ECU remaps, we offer top-tier parts for peak performance. Our experts provide personalized tuning to match your driving style. Join our community of enthusiasts. Join thousands who trust Dynodaze for their performance needs. Visit dynodazeperformanceparts.com and transform your drive today.